Hello and welcome to Tea Time. I'm Ginger Nelson here with my co-host Nettie Hatcher, and today we are delighted to have Dr. Shawn Utley from Moultrie Technical College and Mr. Beeman, Mike Beeman from the high school. Welcome, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Now, the two of you work at different schools, and can you tell us you have a program going on? Dr. Shawn, can you tell us?
Sure. Back in 2008, we had with my job with Moultrie Tech, we had a Georgia Quick Start project where we worked with Nether pork skin out of Sylvester, Georgia. And over the years, Mr. Nether and his wife, Diane, have become friends of ours, and we've worked on several projects. And we were in a conversation here not too long ago, and Mr. Nether asked me if we could do anything with marketing. And when I heard the word marketing, the first thing that popped into my mind was Mr. Beeman, who has got a great reputation as a great marketing instructor at the high school, and my children have been in his class, and everything's just so positive. So I called Mr. Beeman up, and we talked, and he said, bring him over, and he and his wife over, and let's see what we can do. And it's grown into I think a good little partnership right now, and we're at the beginning stages of Tiff County High School students of Mr. Beeman's working with the Nethers to help them develop a marketing plan.
That's the story. I mean, when Dr. Utley called me, of course, we're friends to begin with, so that helps a little bit. And when he presented an idea that was real, that could be presented to my children, I says, let's go. Let's do this, because school learning's fine, but you don't learn out of a book in real life. You don't turn to a book to find out, how do I do this? You've got to experience it. So the Nether plan and the Nether story was fascinating to my kids. Being a northerner, I was not real familiar with pork skins, so it was an eye-opener for me.
Do you like them now?
It's an adjustment.
I know, you have to like pork skins in the South.
But you do, and it's like sweet tea. You got to adjust. So my students loved them. I mean, they just gobble them up and eat them. And these are great and stuff like that. But
crunching in class.
They were crunching in class.
Low carbs.
Low carbs. But they also saw an opportunity for the Nethers. We talked about, he has a product, it has a price, but we were worried about the promotion and the place, the distribution of it. And that's all relevant to the marketing mix and what they learn every day. Now they could apply what they learn from the old man to the Nethers, which is real. And that's what learning really should be, and we need more of it. So it was a golden opportunity. We're kind of in the infancy stages right now of where we're going. I have two girls, S.K. Bowen and Mackenzie Gooch, who are developing a new website. The rest of the students have dozens of suggestions for the Nethers as to what they can do. Some of the ideas are funny, joking around, but some of them could hit the nail on the head, and this could be a home run for the pork skin industry, for the Nethers.
Now, how long have you been working at the high school?
This is my 10th year, so they haven't got rid of me yet. So it's been an enjoyable ride, and it's a different atmosphere than it is up north in terms of teaching. It's block scheduling, and it's more children. I get 118 kids per semester, so it's a big group of kids of a wide diversity. I've got sophomores, juniors, and seniors. That's a little bit different than just teaching seniors, just teaching juniors. Wide range of capabilities. I've got the children that are going to be plumbers and the children that are going to be lawyers in the same class. So it's a lot of fun to teach those kids.
Well, I can't think of a better couple for students to learn from than the Nethers, but is this the first hands-on project with a local business that your students have had?
It's not. We couple with a lot of industry people to do things that are more goodwill oriented. So we coupled with Ameris Bank this year to do the food drive, and they matched us of what we did. We are big supporters of the soup kitchen, obviously, for the food drive. Relay for Life, we get involved with businesses in that respect. Guest speakers come in to work with us. Suitcases for Kids, Roos Cottage. So we get people in that are from the community, but usually it's more philanthropic than sales oriented. And that's kind of what we do in the DECA program, is we look for those community service. This isn't so much community service, this is the real deal.
Now, are your students mainly seniors, or are they
High
different
percentage
grades?
of
Okay.
seniors, and some juniors and some sophomores slip in there, and they know where they stand on the pecking order, in terms of age and experience. But there's a lot of it's fun to bring sophomores up into the fold, so to speak. They're a good bunch of kids, and Tift County High School has a lot of great kids going there. There's a lot of nice things happen at the school.
But what better way for these kids to learn how to market a product? They're not just doing it out of a textbook now, they're actually doing a real business.
This is true.
Honestly, I went to college, I went through business. Marketing classes, we were marketing, our fake, I guess, companies, and so therefore you really don't get that hands-on that you're giving these kids. That's a great opportunity.
Right, and they need to fail before they succeed.
That's right.
They need to see, well, that was not such a good
That
idea.
didn't work so good.
that commercial was a total flop. That looks, ridiculous. But that's where ideas are born. And persistence, and character is shown to the person that, after the third and fourth try, they get it. So that's what business is all about. And having been in business when I was up in New Hampshire for 16 years, I can testify to that fact that, my learning wasn't done in a book. It was done behind a counter, and it was done in a store, and there's just so many stories that go with that. And, I try to pass those on to the kids.
Well, we are going to go to a quick break, and when we come back, we're actually going to get a chance to hear the Nether story right from the Nethers themselves. We'll be right back in just a moment with more on Tea Time.
Farmers Home Furniture is having a tent sale extravaganza this Friday and Saturday. Save up to 75% off, 12 months with no interest. Discontinued items, odd pieces, damaged and used merchandise, it all has to go. Recliners at $99, love seats $79, 4-drawer chest $49, and trifold chairs for $19. Save 10% more when you open or add to a Farmers Home Furniture account of $6.99 or more. Farmers Home Furniture tent sale is this Friday and Saturday only on Highway 82 East in Tifton and in Nashville on Adel Road. Are you in the mood for some amazing food? Well, stop by the Smokehouse, home of the best ribs in the South on 82 in Tifton, and try their new barbecue buffet. The barbecue buffet features their signature smoked chicken, pulled pork, and their famous barbecue beans, all cooked over high-quality blackjack oak. The barbecue buffet is offered daily from 11:30 to 2 and from 5:30 to 8. On Friday and Saturday nights, try the buffet featuring Lake Okeechobee fresh catfish. The Smokehouse is home of certified Angus beef, and they're now in their 26th year. Let them cater your next party. Give them a call at 386-0606.
The 4th annual Tour de Tifton Century Ride is slated for Saturday, April 6th at the Tift Area YMCA. Registration opens at 7 a.m. A mass start will begin at 8. Call 387-9622 for more info on the Ilse Boyette Memorial, the 4th annual Tour de Tifton Century Ride 2013.
Isn't this a great way to spend an afternoon?
Welcome back to Tea Time. We've been talking to Moultrie Technical College and Mr. Mike Beeman with the DECA program out at the high school, Tift County High School. And they have been telling us how they have partnershiped up to help Mr. and Mrs. Nethers market their product. Now, you have an interesting story about your product and how it got started. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yes. I'm Johnny Nether, owner and operator of Nether's Pork Skins in Sylvester, Georgia. We started this business in 1990, and it's actually been about 25 years now that we've been into the business. The business actually started in 1985, and that was when I had a little game room and restaurant. It actually was a little cafe that I started cooking pork skins. And it was in a little small black wash pot that turned into a little pot of gold eventually. It was like I said, in 1986, and we started there with a little black wash pot with a stick. I had a 2x2 stick, and this is something that we were just starting out trying to cook the pork skins. Well, actually, I didn't know a whole lot about cooking pork skins. I thought I had learned from watching my dad and mom there when they used to kill hogs back in the day. And what I did, I got me a wash pot there, and I got about 25 pounds of skins, and I had me a black wash pot there, and I put the pork skins in a pot of water down there, and I let the water get hot, and so I began to, once the water got hot, put the skins in, they went to cooking, and actually went to boiling, and I kept watching them, and looked like they never was gonna get done. and I had people just standing around, just like we're sitting here. They were standing around the wash pot, and I just kept stirring the skin, and they just looked like they was not doing nothing but just boiling, like maybe washing clothes or something. Anyway, after a while, they began to kind of start to fry a little bit. And what it was, I was cooking in water, and the grease began to come in, cook out of the skins, and they began to fry some then. So as I kept stirring, they was getting ready, and people was getting anxious to, to try them. So they finally got done, and man, when they got done, they was hard as a rock. They were stuck together, and
Break
so
the teeth.
yeah, they could have. I didn't have no complaints about them though. I got them and I busted them, broke them loose, and got me a little salt and put it on them, and we got a little tongue, and I had that little brown cookie bag. It was about a little 2-ounce bag, and I put them in there, and people were just standing around waiting on them. And they got those skins, and those skins was gone within 10 minutes that I had them, And no one complained, although they was hard, but they ate them, So that just gave me the ensure to just say, let's go back and try some more, So I went back and got another 40 pounds, I believe, that time. And this was the next weekend. I was just trying them out on the weekends. And they sold a lot faster. But let me go back a little bit here. This time, I didn't try it cooking in water. I learned that you had to have lard or some kind of grease to cook skins in, to fry the skins. So that was something that I missed on that deal when they was back. My father and mother was cooking them. I didn't know they had oil in the pot. I'm thinking they were using water, But it cooked out. They cooked out better that time. Although I was still in a trial and error, trying to learn how to cook pork skins. But I was encouraged to continue to cook them because there were people still looking, and all that week was asking about, when are you going to cook some more pork skins? When are you going to cook some more pork skins? So I got to cooking those, and they sold real fast. And from there, it just kept growing, and till I got to getting calls from other little small business, mom and pop businesses that wanted the product. And so I had one business that wanted them, and so I sold them to them, and every week this business, they wanted some more skins. So I was kind of getting to be a little entrepreneur there then. I said, well, I'll get setting up, to sell skins. Although I didn't know how to go about getting into the business, because I would go into stores and I could see pork skins like I was cooking there on the shelves. And as far as I got down the line and getting a lot better cooking the pork skins, I could see that I could be a competitor out there if I had my product in there, and that they would sell, because I had a lot of clientele coming to my business there to buy the product. I had other little small businesses that wanted to buy the product, and so eventually I began to set up me a little small route to run, my pork skins. I was working over here in Tipton at the Tipton Aluminum. And in the evening time before I go to work, in the morning time, I'll cook the skins and get them bagged up before I go to work. I had a little route that I would run from Albany, Moultrie to Tifton here, Ashburn. And I run my little route, and I had them in little Ziploc bags at that time. And they were steady selling. I had this route going pretty good there. So I was used to having people calling me, asking me, about the skins and bring them to their business. So one day this guy called me, And I was used to saying, yes, you know, I sell pork skins, you know, and I can deliver. So this guy calls me and he asks me, he said, "Are you Johnny Nether?" I said, "Yes, I am." He said, "Do you sell pork skins?" I said, "Yes, I do." I said, "I got another customer." So he said, "Well, I'm with the Department of Agriculture, and we found your product over here in the stores, and we're going to have to pull them off the shelves unless you get them, you know, done under our rules and regulations." So when he said that, I said, "Oh my God, feathers fell." You know? I just knew then that I was about to be through. But I knew also, and to see, I was doing my days of bootlegging then. That's where my business started from.
You were bootlegging.
I was bootlegging pork skins, and I didn't have a label or anything on it. So that was why the agriculture man pulled my hand on it. So as I talked with him, he told me about what I needed to do if I wanted to continue to sell the pork skins in those stores. So he said that he set up a date for me to come down and to tell me about how to, you know, the rules and regulations of how they wanted to do it and how I had to do it. Well, in the meantime, I already had me a little building that I had started, me and my father and uncle had started building in my backyard back there. And it's about like most anybody would have a little barbecue pit building in the backyard and my goal was to enclose the building because of the winter time and also the bugs and stuff like that, to do it more sanitary, to make sure I had it screened in and all. Well, I had this building built and I had wood paneling all around in there, and I had with a little screw-in bulb in the top. And I did have one floor that was concreted, and the other floor it was going to be just dirt. You know, you barbecuing on dirt, just grease. You know, it can get on dirt, it'll be okay. Well, after he told me about what I had to do, I had to go back and change everything. I had to hire a contractor. That's, you know, because I didn't know what I was going to do at the time. But after he told me what I had to do, I had to go back and changed everything in that building, including the ceiling, the panel on the wall, the lighting, and just, you know, do it because I didn't know anything about this business at all, you know, how you had to be sanitary about how you go about cooking it with, you know, in line with the government. So he came in and told me what I had to do, and so we ended up doing the glass board and the concrete floors and the drains in the floors and the stainless steel equipment, hood, range, bathroom. And I'm living right next door to it. I said, I don't think I'm gonna need any employees. He said, yeah, I'm not, no restroom because I live right next door. He said, one day you may have some employees, so you're gonna have to have a restroom for them. So I had to go do a restroom. So then he told me I had to have an office. I'm thinking, man, what else are you gonna tell me now? So I didn't think I had to have an office, but I had to have an office for my inspector. So that was added on. And but as all of these things that he told me that I had to do, I went ahead and I did it. It took me about 3 months to get, you know, to turn around and get it together because I did go ahead and hire a contractor, general contractor, to do the building over for me. And so in January of 09, I began, you know, not 09, sorry, January 1990. That's when we began to build the business legally then. I wasn't no more bootlegger.
Well, it sounds like you've come a long way, Mr. Nether.
Yeah, it was, you know, and it was an experience that, you know, you might be bootlegging for a while, but then, you know, it was a business a bootleg business that turned into a legitimate type of business. It was pretty legitimate. I just didn't have the license to do it.
Right.
That was all. And it's been a very good experience. In 1995, I added another room. I had bought a cooler and to put my product in because at the first cooler that I had, it was like a refrigerator, one of the big double door stainless steel refrigerator, and we outgrew that. So I bought another cooler that you could walk in, and eventually we outgrew that one, and we added another room on. In 2001, we added another building, and this is the second building that we added on. And so we that's where we started to bag our product at, in that big room back there. And as the business kept growing, it was getting, the demand for the product was getting more than what we could stand, because everything we did was manually. And I had to kind of like think about, am I gonna make this money or continue to lose money? And what I'm saying about losing money, there was money to be made out there that I wasn't gonna be able to make if I didn't upgrade my equipment in my business. So at that time, I knew it was gonna cost quite a bit of money. I did some research, and then that's when Moultrie Tech and the Small Business Administration, they all came in, and they helped me out doing the research about what I needed to do. And so we went from there and upgraded our equipment to automated equipment to where we could keep up with the demands of the product.
Well, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with more about Nether's pork skins in just a moment on Tea Time.
Are you in the mood for some amazing food? Well, stop by the Smokehouse, home of the best ribs in the South on 82 in Tifton, and try their new barbecue buffet. The barbecue buffet features their signature smoked chicken, pulled pork, and their famous barbecue beans, all cooked over high-quality blackjack oak. The barbecue buffet is offered daily from 11:30 to 2 and from 5:30 to 8. On Friday and Saturday nights, try the buffet featuring Lake Okeechobee fresh catfish. The Smokehouse is home of certified Angus beef, and they're now in their 26th year. Let them cater your next party. Give them a call at 386-0606. Farmers Home Furniture is having a tent sale extravaganza this Friday and Saturday. Save up to 75% off, 12 months with no interest. Discontinued items, odd pieces, damaged and used merchandise, it all has to go. Recliners at $99, love seats $79, 4-drawer chest $49, and trifold chairs for $19. Save 10% more when you open or add to a Farmers Home Furniture account of $6.99 or more. Farmers Home Furniture tent sale is this Friday and Saturday only on Highway 82 East in Tifton and in Nashville on Adel Road.
No matter how great they are, pictures will never give you the full ABAC experience. You've got to see campus. Join us for a Stallion Day or personalize your visit with a weekday tour. Go to abac.edu/Stallion Days to sign up now. We hope to see you soon in Tifton at Abraham Baldwin Agricultural College.
Welcome back to Tea Time. We are talking about pork skins. The Nethers have started a business a while back, and these are their pork skins. Now, they are available all over, or can you tell us where?
They are available in most convenience stores. We have them here in Tifton and all over Southwest Georgia. We have the product in a lot of the stores. A lot of the supermarkets have them, especially the IGA grocery stores. You can just about find them anywhere in Southwest Georgia. We are basically saturated from Macon back down through the Panhandle of Florida. And we do ship our products out to Alabama. We have distributors in Alabama and in Mississippi. And we're working on going out farther to to ship the product to other states, and looking to work with other distributors that are in other states.
So something that began in your backyard now has, just blown up, so to speak.
Yes,
you are.
It's expanded quite a bit.
You have expanded.
Did you ever dream that you'd be shipping all over the place when you were going around delivering those Ziploc bags of pork skins? Did you ever dream that now you would be shipping all over?
No, I didn't. I had some of the customers to tell me that you're going to be big one day. You're going to, expand out. And I said, yeah, I wasn't really thinking about that. I was just enjoying what I was doing because, I was out doing my little bootleg thing then. I was making some money, and I was happy. But then as it kept growing and growing, and when the Department of Agriculture got me on the right track, it was a good thing for me, and very educational. They worked with me real well. And we were, able to expand and just basically go at any business that want the product, we can put it there. It's not like you don't have a label or anything. You're not, inspected because we have inspections every day.
Well, it sounds like that was truly a blessing in disguise for
It
you
was.
and put you on the track to being able to be successful and getting these pork skins out all over the place. I mentioned off camera that these taste so much better than a lot of the pork skins that you get in stores. Why is that? Why are they so different?
Well, this is something that I do particularly. This is the only thing that I do. I work with pork skins. And it is the original pork skins from the pig itself, It's not a freeze-dried product. It is an old-fashioned pork skin that, we're basically, we are used to here in the South, And we have a lot of people that lives in the North and West and the south, farther South that have, lived here in the South that moved on. But they like that pork skin too, so we are on the internet, and a lot of them see the product on the internet, and they give us calls and and order the product, and we ship them to the those people, those individuals. So you can get them anywhere. If you're in Iraq, if you need them, we can ship them.
Oh. Well, what a great way to market your product as in asking Moultrie Technical College for help, and then they partnered up with the DECA program with Mr. Mike Beeman at the high school, and I'm sure y'all get some great marketing ideas from these kids.
Yes, we were over there a couple of weeks ago, and we had a great conversation with them on marketing a product, and they have some great ideas. Mr. Beeman has a lot of great ideas. He has interest in the pork skins and helping us to get the marketed business off the ground, And that's one of the things that we are looking for him to do, to help us get the marketing business going. He and his staff of kids.
And you said earlier, you hit the nail on the head. Sometimes you have to spend money to make money.
Right.
And we were talking about sales reps, better distribution, more promotion, an updated website that could be more, they could access an order right from the website, and they wanted to do some things with the pictures of the pigs and stuff like that, just little, things that the students picked up, and you get enough ideas and you put them in there, and bam, things will happen for you.
Right.
It's hard to run a multi-state company when you need people to do that, and you need the word out. Other than word of mouth, it only goes so far. But getting the product into the people that are going to sell them, that was the kids' biggest thing. Go into those trade shows where Walmart and some of the big dogs of the snack industry are. You need to get those in their hands, and they go, wow, this is good. Now, it's going to be tough to convince a Yankee that those things are good. I'm sure they sell them up in Derry, New Hampshire, where I'm from, but I've never noticed them before because I'm sure I saw pork skins and went, ooh, what's a pork skin? If you don't know, you don't know. So that's you have to change the consumers' minds as to what they are, and once they get into them, boom, it'll be very successful. So the kids are excited.
Well, thank you. And as you say, in New Hampshire, it's funny that you said that. I have a customer now waiting for me to ship him some.
We've converted them. We've already made conversions up in the
Yes,
north.
sir.
Well, it sounds like you all have come a long way, and it sounds like the sky's the limit. So best of wishes to the Nether family and to your business.
Thank you.
And thank you to Tifton County High School for allowing Mr. Beeman to come out and your class for all that you're doing, and also to Moultrie Technical College. Thank you for watching Tea Time, and we'll see you next time right here on Plant TIFNet's Wiregrass Channel 3.
And remember, only the pig can do their skins better than we can.